How to make sure you never let fear stop you from succeeding. What are some ways that one can adopt to overcome fear? Stay tuned to find out. Let's get started. Fear is the biggest thing that keeps people from reaching their full potential and becoming the best version of themselves. Fear kills dreams, stops organizations from making big changes, and is the main reason why so many people died with all their talents, hopes, and dreams still unrealized. Whether you're afraid of public speaking, going after a big dream, failing, or what other people will think of you, it's not real fear that's stopping you. It's the false story you keep telling yourself about your fear that is keeping you from being happy, at peace, and able to give the world as much of your potential as you can. Fear in and of itself is normal, of course. When you decide to go after your deepest desires and live a brave life, it's normal for fear to creep in and scare you now and then. How you react and respond to your fears is what makes all the difference in whether they paralyze you or push you to new heights. Fear has stopped me from doing things many times in my life. Getting hurt in my very first NFL game is the thing I remember most. I was playing for the Chicago Bears, my hometown team, and living a dream I had had since I was a little kid. But in the blink of an eye, I lost my dream and was left heartbroken and devastated. Fear came at me from every direction. It not only won, but it also controlled everything I thought, did, and believed at the time. I had to admit that I was a victim of my situation. I locked myself in my room for weeks because I was afraid of the unknown, of failing, and of what other people thought of me. Luckily, I was able to get through that dark time in my life when fear was the main thing that drove me. Even now, I'm always scared. Fear still comes into my life every day, more than once, at different times. Now, the only thing that's different is that I know how to never let fear win and stop me from living bravely. Here are 5 ways to make sure that fear never stops you again. 1. Be afraid, but do it anyway. You can only let fear win and get the best of you if you don't do anything and keep moving forward. One of the easiest ways to make sure that fear doesn't stop you from doing things in the future is to feel the fear and do the task anyway. As soon as you start to feel scared, act quickly and get moving. Contrary to what many people think, you don't need to have everything planned out and know every little detail before you start. It's great to plan and prepare, but once you've done everything you can to put yourself in a position to win, the next step is to become obsessed with taking action. No matter what kind of fear we're talking about, if you make it a habit to feel the fear and do it anyway, you not only build your self-confidence, but you also get stronger and stronger over time. People who are scared but still do a lot of things start to see amazing things happen. 2. Change the way you think about failure. Even though I've been talking about different kinds of fears up until this point, the fear of failure is the one that keeps most people from going after what they really want and breaking free from the chains of mediocrity. When you start to see failure as a gift in disguise and a chance to shape you into the person you need to be, your life will never be the same again. We only go through hard times so we can become the best versions of ourselves. When you make this mental change and change how you think about failure, you'll never let fear of failure stop you again. 3. Figure out what your fear or anxiety is. Think about why you aren't taking action or moving forward when you find yourself not doing either. You might be scared of a lot of things. Don't want to fail. Fear of doing something wrong. Worry about not being liked. Figure out what you're really scared of. If it helps, write it down. I like to take a piece of paper and draw a line down the middle of it, vertically. Then, on the left side of the paper, I write down any worries or problems. 4. Identify what you can control. Once you know what you're afraid of, don't think about it anymore. Instead, make a list on the right side of your paper of everything you can control, change, or make happen that will help the thing you are afraid of turn out well. People who are very successful put their time and effort into the things they can do. Focusing your time, energy, and effort on the things you can control will help you find more things you can control over time. 5. Take action. Now that you know what steps you can take to change the situation for the better, you should do them. Don't worry and get something done. If you can't change what's going on, there's no reason to worry about it. It won't help to worry. You can't choose to do nothing or never take a chance. Muhammad Ali once said, "Nothing will be accomplished in life by a person who is not brave enough to take risks." That is all for this video. If you like the content and want to see more, then please subscribe to this channel, as I will bring more amazing, informative videos.